on camera thieves snagging a safe from a small business in South Austin.
And the owner says police think they may be the same suspects who hit a group of food spots. KXAN's Brianna Hollis takes us to the scene of the crime.
Right now I'm doing our signature drink, mojitos. We're a mojito factory. We're a mojito machine. My name is TJ Williams. I am the owner of Habana Restaurant. My family and I have owned this restaurant for 25 years actually, this upcoming month.
So when this happened, it hit hard.
Got out with a safe with a substantial amount of cash in it.
And Williams says it's not even the first time it's happened this year.
Fourth break-in this calendar year. These were the only professional guys.
Let's take a closer look at that video. You can see two people, their faces covered, walking out with the safe. The video shows this happening on August 19th. We're still waiting to hear from Austin police whether this case is tied to another string of similar burglaries. Those happened in Northwest Austin at places like an Amy's Ice Cream location and the Eastside Pies near 183 and Anderson Mill.
These guys were definitely on a mission for a safe.
Williams says he's felt the need to keep enhancing security measures at Habana Restaurant after repeat burglaries.
I've kind of had to put this place up like a fortress over the years. It seems to be getting worse and worse year to year.
He wants these suspects caught as soon as possible.
Hard enough with everything that's going on to kind of make it day by day. Just trying to live paycheck to paycheck, and I'm sure you see all the local businesses closing down. We don't want to be the next one. So anyone who's targeting people that are trying to earn money, you know, the old-fashioned way, hard work and run a small business, I hope they get what's coming to them.
Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
And going in depth, taking a look at APD crime stats for a less than 1/4 mile radius from Habana Restaurant. Nearly 60 burglaries have been reported since 2020. Those are primarily split between spots right on South Congress and locations west of the main road between Congress Ave and South First. There have also been more than 120 cases of theft and nearly 20 aggravated assaults. The person behind the wheel of a Leander ISD school bus that recently crashed is no longer with the district tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jennifer Sanders.
And I'm Daniel Marin. A letter sent to Baghdad elementary school parents said the driver is no longer employed. Last week, the school district released this video of the moments leading up to and what happened after the crash. The bus crossed the center line at one point and then back into its lane before going over the curb on the side of the road and, as you see, rolling over. The Texas Department of Public Safety cited the driver for failing to drive in a single lane and for not wearing a seatbelt. This rollover crash happened on the first day of school on August 13th while students were being taken back home. 18 people were taken to the hospital, including 17 children and the driver. The National Transportation Safety Board is also investigating.
For years, parents, students, and visitors have raised safety concerns about the West Campus neighborhood near UT Austin's campus. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jennifer Sanders.
I'm Daniel Marin. Tonight, a solution from the university, which includes more patrols and peace of mind for that community. Our Jayla Washington reports.
All right along with you. For the first time, nearly 24 UT Austin police officers are permanently assigned to patrol West Campus. It's an area students say gets wild.
There was one time I was getting dinner with friends and we were walking back to my apartment and there was someone running through the streets and they actually came up and started chasing us a little bit.
I got bumped into by a naked homeless man.
I've heard stories like last year, so like coming in I was definitely a little fearful.
Just this year there have been more than 30 assaults near West Campus according to APD crime data, similar to the same time period last year. Now though, UTPD and an expanded partnership with the Austin Police Department will be able to help each other out with those calls.
APD has been advised, they have officers in that area.
West Campus is one of the most densely populated centers for off-campus student housing in the country.
And that density growing over the last decade as the City of Austin's University Neighborhood Overlay Plan has allowed developers to build taller. And the city could consider changing rules to allow more of that this fall. The city says since 2014 there have been 37 developments resulting in about 2,350 units.
By working together, our agencies will strengthen our ability to access facilities more readily and cross-train, all of which are essential during a critical incident.
On four-wheelers, bikes, motorcycles, and on foot, officers have this central command base on West Campus becoming regular faces in this community.
A wider spread patrol is probably a good idea.
Jayla Washington, KXAN News.
And UTPD has also extended the western boundary of its patrol area to include an area outside of campus to North Lamar Boulevard. UT says it's invested more than $13 million in West Campus safety changes in recent years.
As lawmakers took a step toward a new standard for public education today, and most agree we should get rid of the state's standardized STAAR test.
But figuring out what to replace it with has Republicans and Democrats split. Capitol Bureau reporter Dylan McKim is following the debate over the proposed plan.
Currently, students in elementary and middle schools take an end-of-year STAAR test. Those results play a role in how a school is graded by the state. The proposed replacement is a series of 3 smaller tests spaced throughout the year
to eliminate the high-stakes environment.
The intention is to reduce anxiety and stress on students and teachers. But some teacher advocates worry it will have the opposite effect.
What we have heard from educators is that they are seeing this as more standardized testing, more high-stakes testing as opposed to less.
The Association of Texas Professional Educators is closely tracking amendments, which include tweaks for kindergarten students all the way up to high school end-of-course exams. Supporters of the bill say it will help schools understand how kids are progressing throughout the year,
which has never been done before in Texas. That is a way that we get better achievement, and in that keeps the conservatorships out of the class, or excuse me, out of the school districts.
Nothing is official yet. Lawmakers in the Senate and the House will need to agree on a final plan. Advocates hope the state will not penalize bad-performing schools in the first couple of years the test is rolled out.
So pausing the system seemed like a prudent issue to build that trust with educators.
In Austin, I'm Dylan McKim.
And the House officially passed its plan this afternoon. The Senate is scheduled to vote on its own plan later today. Now, the plans are not identical, so lawmakers will have to iron out the differences before it can become law. And the earliest it could replace the STAAR test would be the 2027-28 school year.
Construction from a road project in Round Rock is clouding the water for some people nearby.
Now, this road project aims to expand Sam Bass Road, spanning from RM 1431 and Wyoming Springs Drive. KXAN's Kevin Bosker spoke with frustrated neighbors dealing with the dirty water.
Irvin Dameron lives close to Sam Bass Road. On Tuesday, he showed me his water filter.
This has been in there for about 5 days, and so it normally would have been pearly white.
Now brown and dirty, it's not the first filter Dameron has gone through that quickly. This one last week, Dameron said clogged up in 1 day.
It is a pain in the neck, and it costs money to, the filters are not cheap.
And the problem is not isolated to his house. Here's video of another nearby neighbor's water filter. This homeowner told me it got this bad in a matter of 3 days. The root cause? Aqua Texas, the water service provider in this area, says they have been facilitating moving water mains. Aqua sent a statement to KXAN saying, quote, "We are aware some customers may be noticing temporary sediment in their water due to county construction activity along Sam Bass Road."
Construction makes all these big promises about how smoothly everything's going to go, and obviously it doesn't, and then they end up having to change filters multiple times just because of that, really is disheartening.
Aqua Texas went on to say the water remains safe to use and crews are actively flushing lines to clear the system. We appreciate customers' patience while this work is completed. Kevin Bosker, KXAN News.
And according to Williamson County, the construction on Sam Bass Road is anticipated to be completed sometime this fall.